Once upon a time, Mr. and Mrs. Darling went out to a dinner party, leaving their three children, Wendy, John, and Michael at home. After Wendy had tucked her younger brothers, John and Michael, to bed, she went to read a book. But suddenly, she heard a boy sobbing outside her window. He was flying. There was a little fairy fluttering around him. Then Wendy opened the window to talk to him.
"Hello? Who are you? Why are you crying?" Wendy asked him. My name is Peter Pan. My children talk to me," he replied. She asked him to come in. Peter agreed and came inside the room. Wendy took his shadows and sewed it to his shoe tips. Now his shadow followed him wherever Peter Pan went. He was delighted and asked Wendy, "Why don't you come with me to my home, the Neverland? It's amazing there. You can play all day with me and think about." "Oh, what a wonderful idea! Let me wake up John and Michael too. Could you teach us how to fly?" "Yes, of course. Get them. We will fly all together." And so it was. 5 little figures flew out of the window of the Darlings and headed towards Neverland. As they flew over the island, Peter Pan told the children more about his homeland. "For your information, all the children who got lost, come and stay with me and take a bath," Peter told them. "And let me tell you something about the Neverland. Here, everything is beautiful. The Indians also live here. The mermaids live in the lagoon or on the island. But a very mad pirate called Captain Hook keeps troubling everyone. One day, a crocodile bit his one arm, so the captain had to put a hook in its place. Since then, he's afraid of crocodiles," Peter told them, and they laughed together. Soon, they landed on the island. At a surprise, Wendy, John, and Michael, Peter Pan led them in through a small opening in a tree. Inside the tree was a large room with cute children inside it. Their face lit up when they saw Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, and the guests. "Hello everyone, this is Wendy, John, and Michael. They will be staying with us from now on." Peter Pan introduced them to all children. The children welcomed Wendy, John, and Michael. They were very kind and fun. The Darling siblings played all day with another children. They were so happy, they easily forget about their home. A few days passed. One night, Wendy told Peter Pan that she and her brother wanted to go back home since they missed their parents. She said if the lost children could also return to her world, they could find a nice home for them. Peter Pan didn't want to leave Neverland, but for the sake of his lost children, he agreed, although it's a bit sad. The next morning, all the lost children left with Wendy, John, and Michael. But on the way, Captain Hook and his men kidnapped all of them. He tied them and kept them on one of his ships. As soon as Peter found out about it, he rushed to the ship. He swung himself from a trash branch and onto the deck of the ship, where all the children were tied up. He swung his sword bravely and threw over the pirates who tried to stop him. Quickly, he released everyone from the captor's eyes. Then Peter Pan went looking for the Captain Hook. "Let us finish this forever, Mr. Hook," Peter challenged Captain Hook. "Yes, Peter, you have caused me enough trouble. It is time that we finish this." Peter Pan stepped aside and pushed Hook inside the sea, where the crocodile was waiting to eat the rest of Hook. Everyone rejoiced as Captain Hook was out of their lives forever. Everybody headed back to the real world. Mr. and Mrs. Darling were so happy to see their children back, and they agreed to adopt the lost children. They even asked Peter to come and live with them, but Peter Pan said he never wanted to grow up, so he and Tinkerbell will go back to Neverland.